Steve Jobs has been a long-acclaimed visionary of the future of technology and consumer expertise. There is no one alive today who has not encountered some form of his far-reaching goal to develop products that touch the lives of everyone they encounter. We'll discuss here how this charismatic and widely esteemed leader used his very unique style of management to permeate and mold a company that increasingly maintains a growing vision of the day after tomorrow. Jobs had several key values that he was insistent upon in developing Apple's culture. All of them revolved around three main ideas: hiring and retaining people who had a passion for the product, encouraging innovation through inspiring and insisting on only the best possible work and solutions, and staying ahead by continuously thinking of what is best for the consumer and their needs and wants on all points and at all times through an intensive consumer focus. With a successful culture that thrived on the presentation and acceptance of critical ideas, Jobs constantly pushed for higher levels of performance in each individual throughout his entire company. This management approach has led to the empire-like status and prestige that Apple maintains in intangible assets and fierce customer loyalty today. Steve's arguably most important management technique was the way in which he sought out talent to add to Apple's payroll. He insisted time and again on hiring only the best people in technical abilities, creativity, and passion to perform their jobs in a manner that always strives for perfection and improvement. He strongly believed these A-type people to be the company's best long-term asset. Steve also enjoyed searching for pirates, those people who thrive on innovation, change, and new approaches that would greatly enhance the creative culture of Apple. To acquire these unique individuals, employees were given $500 bonus incentives for referrals that eventually led to new hires. Jobs thus promoted using his own people to recruit externally while also building upon the talent already within the company. He believed as well that being able to acquire talent from other competitors while maintaining Apple's own unique job appeal to current employees was the most effective manner in which to ensure Apple would always remain on the leading edge of its own endeavors and that of its industry. Jobs thus promoted using innovation by his own employees as the primary model for continued overall success in everything the company may do. He was a leader who encouraged his employees on all levels to think as he did, critically and highly detail-oriented, in a way that demanded them to always do better. He always pushed them to produce better results in more efficient and faster ways, and he maintained intense norms and values that depended on perpetual learning throughout the entire company, and recognized talent when it was truly deserved for significant accomplishments. He always enthusiastically rewarded people for great ideas, while holding his critical eye steady upon every step of the way. Apple's culture thus reflected a task tribe focused around bettering and improving products through increasing creativity, while allowing each person the autonomy to use their own talents supported by the company's vast resources as in a person tribe. The Athena and Dionysus personalities Steve so intently insisted upon hiring served to further drive this culture deep into every corner of the company. Today, it is this very culture that lures so many talented individuals to pursue careers at Apple. The third key to Apple's great success was Jobs' intensive focus on consumer wants and needs. He promoted a superordinate goal of giving consumers exactly what they wanted. His great success in this approach was driven mostly by his ability to recognize what consumers would want even before they ever may have known that the product was something they indeed would have found helpful and useful. Steve thus encouraged every employee to love the product and sweat each detail to achieve perfection. Apple's current line of products have often been described as having an extremely sleek appeal in both appearance and functionality. This is a result of the numerous constructive and objective arguments that Steve promoted among employees of the company in order to channel passions to do better into results aiding in the improvement of a final product. In order to best facilitate these discussions and atmosphere, he oftentimes would ignore corporate release deadlines in favor of limiting satisficing as long as possible to encourage even further development toward perfection. This proved to be one of Jobs' greatest strengths as well as weaknesses, promoting better products while trading for occasionally lower earnings of the company in the short run than expected by shareholders. In the end, however, his focus on small product-focused teams in this kind of innovative and energetic environment helped him to create the great leading company that Apple is today in its industry both nationally and globally through his unique visions of success.